Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for inviting the Dynamic Dog Club Traveling Circus to the Hot and Spicy Pickleball Club. We really appreciate your invitation. So the purpose of our little circus is to support the Patriot Service Dog Foundation. Patriot Service Dogs is a non-profit, Florida-based organization whose purpose is to provide service dogs to disabled veterans. They provide service dogs that perform various duties for a disabled veteran. Things such as PTSD, veterans with limbs missing, anything that a disabled veteran might need. And these service dogs are a life support for many of these veterans, and they have saved veterans' lives, especially from PTSD and things like that. In 2011, Patriot Service Dogs formed a coalition with the Lowell Correctional Institute in Ocala, Florida, which is a women's institution. And the service dogs actually live in the prison with the women for 2 years. The inmates have been trained to train the service dogs. The service dogs learn about 200 commands over that 2-year period. On the weekends, we have volunteers that break the dogs out of prison for 3 or 4 days. And those volunteers teach the service dogs the outside world. So they take them to movies, to the grocery store, to everywhere that the veteran that they will be placed with will eventually need to go with that service dog. And that is allowed by law. So does anyone know the difference between a therapy dog and a service dog? So a therapy dog, all of the dogs that you're going to see tonight are therapy dogs. They go to nursing homes, assisted living, cancer centers. Their whole purpose is to bring a smile to the people that they visit. A service dog is trained specifically to perform duties for the disabled veteran, and again, can go anywhere, and that's by law. So our first service dog was Radar, and Radar graduated this past summer, and he has been placed with a young lady vet who is in Nebraska. So he left for Nebraska. Now we're a little concerned because we're thinking that Radar may want to escape because he's about to experience a Nebraska winter. And he was born and raised in Florida, so we're not really sure how he's going to like the Nebraska winters. Our second dog is Tucker, and he is pictured, he's the black lab over there. He's in training now. He's been in training for about 6 months. So we appreciate everything that you do in inviting us. We appreciate all your donations. We do not charge for the performance, and we depend on your donations to keep our efforts going to provide service dogs. So now I will introduce our ringmaster, Dottie Crane, and we'll go on with the show.
Yeah! Awesome!
Right up, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages. Welcome to the Hot and Spicy Big Top! Featuring the Dynamic Dog Club Traveling Circus. Now, all of our dogs are certified therapy dogs, but tonight, for your thrills, chills, and total amazement, they have transformed themselves into circus clowns, dancers, and ferocious and unpredictable beasts.
Bring it on! Bring it on!
Now, because of the close proximity of our beasts and you, our beloved audience, our attorneys have insisted that each and every one of you sign our liability release form. You have signed our liability release form. You have?
We haven't given them.
All of you? They said they've signed it. This is a first. Well, then there's nothing to stop us from introducing our star-studded cast.
All right. Except the one in the bed there is like.
Speaking of prisoners, Lolly was the first one to run away and join the circus. Of course we tried to talk her out of it, but every time she got near a suitcase, she'd start packing it.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I did not want to have to do this in front of such an esteemed audience. But this part of the circus is going to be X-rated. I thought some of you would enjoy that. Because Lolly likes to perform in the nude. Those of you, this is going to be a rough audience. Those of you with delicate sensibilities, please avert your eyes. Now, as I was saying, every time she got near a suitcase, every time she got near a suitcase, she'd start packing it. Seeing that kind of determination, we just couldn't say no. So we went ahead and let her join the circus. And because she's mostly Pekingese with ancestors from all the way around the world in China, she became known as the world famous upside down dog. Because she likes to look at everything and everybody upside down. But if she's looking at you upside down, do not stand on your head. Because you'll only confuse her. And we don't know what she'll do when confused. So thank you in advance, everyone, for your cooperation. Now, after years of working as the world famous upside down dog, her persistence and dedication and unbridled enthusiasm paid off. And she became the owner of the circus. She keeps a close watch on all the acts from her throne's prominent viewing position. And as owner of the circus, she feels that she now has celebrity status and requires her own personal assistant. Now, all of our acts in the circus have to perform multiple duties, and Maximus is no exception. Maximus is our no-nonsense English bulldog, and he serves as our security guard. Maximus takes his job very seriously. Please note the handcuffs. But he's also a talented performer, and he's the village's Corvette Club mascot. Now, you all met our handsome usher, the Golden Doodle Murray. And I see that you all have good seats, so he must have done his usual excellent job, come on in, Murray, and get our appreciation. Looking very spiffy tonight, Murray. Mickey Mouse is a Yorkshire Terrier, and he is a circus clown, has been with the circus since its very inception.
Oh my God. Oh
Now, some people have said, oh, that's a wind-up dog. Do any of you think it's a wind-up dog? No. Well, do you? No, you're very smart. It's not a wind-up dog. He's battery operated. Now, I told you that Lolly is from China. And evidently, or her ancestors, evidently she still has some pull over there because she has negotiated with the Chinese authorities for the loan of our next performer. Please welcome Remy the Panda Bear.
Panda bear.
Munchkin is the circus's only zebra, but you have to keep a sharp eye out because Munchkin can transform herself back into a party poodle in the blink of an eye. She's in the process of transforming. Our dainty little Chihuahua, Tinkerbell, has transformed herself into the very rare twin-tailed pygmy giraffe. Let's watch her load into the hot and spicy Big Top. Note the twin tails. She's also an excellent skater. What? Oh no. No. What am I supposed to? How did it happen? Ladies and gentlemen, please stay calm. But Chloe, aka Simba, our almost trained lion, has escaped.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm terrified.
He knows how serious this is. And she's chasing her terrified trainer. Oh no. And they're coming this way.
Oh my God. Get her, boy. Get her. Get her. Yeah, get her.
Wait. There's no need to be afraid. She's already had a big meal for the day, hasn't she, Tammy?
Here.
Ladies and gentlemen, be very still. Try to act like you're not afraid. Because animals can sense fear. She under control?
I've got her.
I warned you that the circus can be a very dangerous place. So before we go any further, we're going to have our resident chaplain, Mickey Mouse, say a silent prayer for everyone involved in the circus. Can you say a prayer for everyone all around the hot and spicy big top? About 80% of you are covered. Thank you, Nikki. Now, on with the show. Let's see who's arriving to work in style. It's Munchkin in her brand new car. Munchkin, congratulations on the new car, but why are you so late? Really? Munchkin, you were coming to work and you passed by the clown mobile and it was broken down in the road? Munchkin, I'm talking to you. Why didn't you pick up those clowns and put them in your car and bring them to work? Munchkin, you're never going to make an Uber driver like that. Go park your car and punch in on the time clock. You only have your learner's permit, don't you? Wait a minute. The clowns aren't coming. You can't have a circus without clowns. Unless you'd like to help. Simba, can you pass out the necessary equipment? Now, those of you lucky enough to be receiving these fantastic souvenir clown noses, feel free to take them home where you hot and spicy people can clown around with them as much as you would like.
Give one to her.
I wasn't talking to you, goof-offs. Get back to work.
That's a golden retriever, isn't it? Yes. No, it's a lion.
Oh, good news! The Clownmobile is coming after all! It seems that Nicky, in his dedication to the circus, as soon as he heard about the breakdown, he rushed to the scene and has pushed the Clownmobile all the way back to the hot and spicy Big Top. Here he is now! Thank goodness Mickey believes in the old circus adage, the show must go on. Thank you, Mickey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like for you to be very quiet because Chloe, aka Simba, our almost trained lion, is going to attempt for the first time before the public an act on the high wire. And please note, she is doing it without a net.
Simba! Sit, Simba! Sit, Simba! Sit, Simba! Climb, Simba!
Okay, paws up, Simba. Up here.
Yay!
Come on, up here. All the way. Come on. All right. Down, Simba. Down. I'll have to use this. Down, Simba. Okay, stay there. All right. Now, Simba doesn't eat the normal food that you would think a lion would like. She had me stop by McDonald's on the way, and we got her Happy Meal, okay? If you could just bear with me, because she's really, really hungry, okay? So hold on 1 second.
Simba.
Wait. We have her French fries, her dessert, her cookie, and her burger, okay? All right. Now, Simba, I want you to pick out your French fries. Yes! Now, can you... Oh, I forgot. Here we go. Now, can you go get your burger? Go get your burger. Get your burger. Oh! All right. Well, and I actually always bring her veggies because there's not a whole lot at McDonald's. Okay. So we're gonna have her eat her peas. Are you ready? You ready? Eat your peas. Eat your peas. Simba, they're good for you. All right, now can you climb it? Yes. Very good. Wait right there. May I have my beach ball? Now, one of her favorite hobbies, you see how fit she is? She keeps in shape every day. She exercises and eats right, except for that Happy Meal. All right, now what she really loves to do is she loves to play beach ball. Ready? Get it. Wait a minute. I think I forgot. Her favorite thing in the whole wide world is pickleball.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I was able to find a few of these around the villages. Yeah. All right, you ready? I want you to catch these. Ready? Simba! Oh, Simba! Simba! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whee! And now for Simba's final act. I hope you'll be very quiet because we had a little difficulty in rehearsal. She got a little singed, but she's going to jump through the fiery hoop.
Whoa, the fiery hoop!
The hoop of fire! Here you go, Simba. Don't be nervous, all right? Thank you very much. All right, Simba, jump! And Simba has a little message for all of you. Come over here, Simba. Come over here, Simba. Right here. Paws up, right here. Okay, ready? Hold it. You guys, can somebody? What does it say? I love the hot and spicy pickleball club. Thank you.
Thank you, Simba! That was fantastic! And you know, one of the best parts of going to the circus is eating the junk food. I mean, what's better than a good old circus hot dog? So taking advantage of this, Tinkerbell has decided to moonlight between acts as a refreshment vendor.
Two for $1, inexpensive.
Looks yummy. No one wanted to purchase a tiny snack? Now, Lolly is normally a trapeze artist, but we were unable to get the proper permit to hang the trapeze rigging. So, I'm going to have to hypnotize Lolly to make her think that she's on a trapeze. But I must warn you that if any of you are susceptible to hypnotism, do not look at my magic crystal. Sir, Maximus, you better keep an eye on this gent. I think he could cause some trouble. Yeah. Lolly, you are getting very sleepy. And when you awaken, you're going to think that you're flying through the air with the greatest of ease. But you'll actually be doing your gymnastic routine on the floor. Awaken! Okay. Lolly. Lolly.
I'm hypnotized.
One thing our animals can do is humiliate us in front of an audience. Can we do some more? One more? Oh, she sneezed! She sneezed! Oh, quick! Get a Kleenex. Where were we? Okay, Lolly. Where are you? Forward and back. Turn around. And back. Sit. Okay, go do this. Ta-da! You take a little bow? Bow. Okay. Lolly, can you tell people, thank you for watching, Lolly, thank you for watching my trip. Really? You picked now to do the repairs? Hey, we're in the middle of a show here. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been notified by one of our sideshow barkers. Oh, come on. Want to try it again? I've just been notified by one of our sideshow barkers that they've discovered a couple of escaped convicts on the grounds.
Oh my God.
Yes, and they're known pickpockets. So everybody keep a sharp eye out and stay safe.
Oh my God. Get him. Get him. Get him.
What? Oh, the pickpocket! Security! Security! Maximus, come quickly! The pickpocket's over there! No, he's the victim! Go get the pickpocket! Oh! Well, Maximus always gets the perpetrator, so we can relax. And the show must go on. Tiny the Terrific, which is Mickey Mouse's alter ego, is now... Yes, sir, I'm sorry. You can take the rest of the day off. Sorry. Tiny the Terrific is going to amaze and astound you with his balancing and jumping exploits. First, the hurdles and hoops. Thank you, stagehands. And now Tiny is going to perform on one of the most hazardous of obstacles in all of circusdom.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's the balance beam.
She can do it.
He appreciates your confidence in me.
Oh my God. Kidding me?
Yay! And now, Tiny the Terrific is going to attempt to balance on the balance beam while spinning a ball.
You go, girl.
She's a boy, by the way. And now, Tiny, excuse me. And now Tiny is going to balance on the balance beam with his hands on top of a bejeweled pyramid and balancing on one leg.
Oh my God.
Three rings in the circus have been synonymous since the beginning of time. Sparing no expense, we are now going to set up the legendary 3 rings for the hot and spicy Big Top. Now, can I see Munchkin in the green ring, Remy in the pink ring, and Tinkerbell in the yellow ring? And now, can I see the Maximus the Miraculous? Maximus is a spinning champion, and he is going to demonstrate his skills to you tonight, but I must explain that normally he spins suspended from a rope hung in the rafters. But we have that permit problem. So he's going to attempt to spin on the ground, held down by the unmerciless weight of gravity on his stocky little legs. Can you do it, Maximus? 1, 2, 3, 4! It's a new world record! That was amazing, Maximus. Now, Maximus has taught the little dogs how to spin. So we're going to see what a good teacher he is and what good students they are. Okay, spin, little dogs. Spin. What synchronicity! I'm getting a little dizzy. Thank you very much. That was a wonderful display. Don't you think that? Thank you. Oh, one more. And now, Munchkin is going to ring a bell just as though she were commanding attention at the waterfront inn. Where is that desk clerk? Thank you. And straight off an acclaimed performance at the Sharon, Remy and Tinkerbell are going to play for your listening pleasure a piano concerto duet. Oh, what heartfelt sounds are coming out. Oh, can't you just feel the empathy coming from their little souls down their legs and into the keyboards? This is just fantastic. And Munchkin's joining in on percussion and vocals. Oh! Doesn't it just make you want to dance? Yeah, you agree? Yes, the vocals are wonderful. This is just amazing and breathtaking. Oh, thank you so much for this wonderful performance. Lovers are truly touched. Their latest CD is available in the lobby after the show. And now, ladies and gentlemen, what you've all been waiting for, our famous obstacle course extravaganza, where we ask these same talented little dogs to show their courage by jumping over a sleeping lion who is truly asleep. Got a little insomnia going here. Yes. Then, after jumping over the sleeping lion, racing through a flaming tunnel, and finally, traversing over a mountain of a polar bear. Unbelievable. Okay. Can I see Remy? And Munchkin and Tinkerbell? All of you? How brave are you? And now Munchkin?
Look how he's laying down.
Thank you. And now tiny little Tinkerbell, can you be as brave as the other two? And maybe she'll favor us with her signature twirl at the end. Watch out for it. Having trouble blowing it out? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to tell you that we have discovered the last of the descendants of the great mystic of the East, Karnak the Magnificent. Remember? Well, we have found the last living descendant, and he has agreed to come all the way to the villages to demonstrate his miraculous skills.
You talking Bigfoot?
So we will soon be welcoming that great mystic. This is not he. Please help me welcome Maximus the Magnificent. Maximus, thank you so much for coming. I need to talk to you, Maximus. Thank you so much for coming. I have envelopes that Maximus is going to demonstrate. He will tell you the answer to the question that has been hermetically sealed in these envelopes. never before seen by human or dog eyes. Anytime you're ready, Maximus. What? What? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Maximus has a touch of laryngitis tonight. So I'm going to try to faithfully translate what he pants to me. Let's try it again. A stopwatch.
A stopwatch.
That's what I said. I think this is an easy gig. What kind of dog keeps the best time? Let's have a go at this one. What? Because he was seeing spots.
Because I was seeing spots.
Is there an echo in here?
No.
Why did the Dalmatian go to the eye doctor? Ladies and gentlemen, I hold in my hand the last envelope. He stole the show.
He stole the show.
What happened when the dog went to the flea circus? Thank you, Maximus. It's not you, it's them. But wait, can you give me one last prognostication before you leave? An accident.
An accident. Wow.
An accident. Well, okay, thank you very much, Maximus. Thank you for coming all this way. That was a remarkable demonstration. I guess it's not so odd that he would predict an accident because, as I told you, the circus is a very dangerous place. You've probably been wondering yourselves, with all these dangerous acts in the circus, isn't it inevitable that some of your animals might get harmed? And the answer is yes. But never fear, we have an emergency plan in place and we are going to demonstrate it just as soon as the next accident happens. And they happen all the time, so we shouldn't have to wait long. An accident! As soon as Murray, the circus's certified first responder, learns of an accident, he rushes in to sound the alarm. He grabs his first aid kit and races off to find the circus ambulance, which is manned by Simba, who plops the poor victim, in this case Remy, into the circus ambulance. Probably not a very bad accident.
Yeah.
Here they come, and she's going to cart Remy off to rehab. Note the blood-soaked bandage. That's terrible. I'm sure that Remy will be better in no time. Ladies and gentlemen, no animals were harmed during this demonstration. Now, this just about concludes our circus, but we always like to end with a patriotic salute to our armed forces, our veterans, and the United States of America. Mickey will be our flag bearer, and the rest of the circus troupe will serve as honor guard.
Tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. You can be seated, thank you. I want to thank all of our performers and their trainers, but we would not be able to do the circus without the wonderful help of our backstage crew. So please help me thank our stage hands, Bing and Pat, our music manager, Kathy, Lonnie's personal assistant, Norma, and our videographer, Gary. And thank you, Hot and Spicy Club, for inviting us to set up our tent with you here tonight. You've been a great audience. As you can see, we are passionate about our dogs and also about our very worthy charity, Patriot Service Dogs. So I hope that you enjoyed the show and that you will give to our charity. There's a basket conveniently located by the door so that you can't get out. Just waiting for your donation. So thank you in advance for your generosity. And I think that already the club has been very generous and gave us their part of the 50-50. So thank you very much for that. And now we would like to give you the opportunity to get up close and personal with our beasts. Not yet, let me give you the rules. Just as though you had a backstage pass, which evidently you've already got. You can feel free to love on them and snuggle them because they have transformed themselves back into very sweet therapy dogs. They are no longer ferocious and yeah, they're still unpredictable, but they're no longer ferocious, so feel free. Thank you very much. Hot and spicy!